What's up, gang? 2024 Fort Lauderdale International Boat Show, day one, and we're getting it started right here for you at the SeaVee booth. Ariel, what's up, buddy?
Welcome, Jamie.
So, this is going to be just a quick run-through video for you guys, and Ariel's going to hit some high points. Basically, if you're coming to the show, you got a SeaVee model in mind, they are all here, and he's going to show you exactly what the layout is, and you got a few things you might want to share with him about some new stuff too, right?
For sure, for sure. So we have the entire fleet here. So why don't we take a quick walk around? I show you the boats and touch on a few of the highlights, like you said.
Let's do it.
So Jamie, let's start off with a new 400Z. This is our first double row version of this boat. We got a chance to look at the single row, but we were fortunate enough to be able to bring them both side by side. So one thing you're gonna definitely notice is the amount of room in this second row. It really does feel comfortable and is a great place to ride, you know. Every passenger is always fighting for location, and this seems to be a popular spot.
Yeah, well, if I was on the boat, I'd be fighting hard for one of these seats because they definitely look comfortable. So, obviously, the difference between these two 40s that are side by side, this one's single row, and then on the back side, you get the additional cooler seat space if you want to go that route as opposed to the second full row. Is that right?
Right, so like, they're both the same boat. You can definitely fish them both. That's probably the hardcore version. This is the more family-friendly version. We've got the integrated forward seating. We've got the large aft cockpit seat. And something that's new for this boat is we got the new slide-out mezzanine seat, which allows you to have plenty of cockpit still. This gives you another comfortable seat and a lot of tackle storage. So you've got all your tackle storage in here. You've got a big cooler. And you still, by sliding it in, you have a lot of cockpit space.
So guys, I just hopped over here. I felt like this might give some good perspective in looking at the two different 40 models, right? So Ariel is obviously standing on the new double row. This is the original model that they debuted last year, which we've got a video on the gallery below. So again, to your all's credit, giving people the options. Are you going to spend a little bit more time, you know, cruising, entertaining, or do you really want that extra space for all of the different types of fishing you're going to do? You can see the difference in the cockpit space versus one versus the other, right?
Correct, and you'll also notice this one's powered with quad 400 V10 racing. This one's got the triples. Both have plenty of power. It really just is up to the customer's choice. We have guys that want quads, we got guys that don't want quads, so we really like to offer a lot of versatility.
Perfect. What model's up next?
Let's go walk and take a look at the 42 real quick that's on the lift. Sneak peek from a quick preview from the outside, and we'll move on over.
All right, so here we are standing on the lift that holds the 420Z, correct?
Correct, so here we're on this Neptune lift. It's got a pretty cool walkway.
I like it.
I actually have this at home. It's pretty awesome when you got to work on the boat. But yes, this is the 420Z. This is the double row version with the integrated windshield, the tuna tower, integrated forward lounger. This is more of a hardcore fishing boat. We also brought the single row as well. I'm a little biased with this boat. This is my personal boat. I really do love this boat, and it's an awesome machine.
I recognize the gray that's typical of your color choice. Yeah. And so this also comes as you look at 400Z to the 420. This steps up to a larger lounger style console as well, correct?
Correct. So you've got more room in the console. You've got more room down below. You've got the integrated lounger. Both boats can be tailored to the customer's need, whether it's fishing, family friendly, or a combination of that. You know, just a little more room, a little bit bigger boat. You can do a little more stuff with it.
Perfect. And so if you guys want to see an in-depth look at this boat, the 420Z, we've already shot a full walkthrough at a previous boat show when they debuted it. So check out the gallery below. We've got one on the 400Z as well. And now we're going to bounce over to the other side of the booth where you can take a quick look at the other models that are going to be here. All right, so we got 3 different models here all lined up side by side. So,
yep, so we brought the 29B. This is one of our longest boats in production. It really is an amazing boat. It's a very versatile boat, can do a little bit of everything. Next to that, we've got the new 322Z, which this has got the new look and feel of all the boats, the corner live wells, larger cockpit. This is a super versatile boat.
And I also see, just shout out to our partner Ray Marine, that customers sporting a little Ray Marine equipment on this boat.
Correct. This has got all the latest and the greatest from Ray Marine. It's a pretty amazing product. If you get a chance, it's definitely worth taking the time to go to their booth. They've got some really innovative stuff going on, Jamie. And the 34Z. This is another one that's been around for a while.
Flagship.
Yeah, she's been around for a while. It's an amazing boat. Everybody seems to love it. Again, this you can get in twins or triples. We brought the triple 400 boat.
I see this is, the triple 400 V10s. This boat's got a boogie with those.
It's definitely a lot of horsepower.
I can promise you, if in any tournaments that still do Bimini starts, you'll be in the front and not the back with this power configuration on the 340.
For sure.
All right, we got 2 more models to show you, and then we hope to see you here at the show. All right, so here it is, the talk of the show. I know you guys are releasing a new version of the 450 in what you're calling a Sportfish edition, correct?
Yep, so we will, at Miami Boat Show, we'll have the 450 SFE. That's a completely redesigned new console with an integrated, a new look in the lounger, wraparound isinglass, more of a traditional Sportfish look with like pipework. So if you take a look at this 420Z next to us, this is a perfect example of the new look and feel. It'll be available just like this in a large aft mezzanine single row boat, and we will also be featuring a double row pipe tower as well. So we're really excited about that. I'll give you a rendering you can throw up on the site and people can kind of get a look and a feel.
Yeah, and again, it's different strokes for different folks, but I personally love this kind of that sweeping effect that you've built into the new version of the console for the SFE, as well as I really love that wraparound glass. I mean, that's a really sharp feature that I think, particularly for a lot of the the hardcore fishermen that want as much visibility when they're running the boat as possible, I think that'll be a big benefit. But yeah, we'll have a rendering in this video for you guys where you can see exactly what's to come for the Miami show.
Yep, and the one thing to keep in mind, this boat is getting a tower. This is actually Mark Miller's boat.
That's right, Living Water, who is actually jumping in, moving over from the meat fish world, which he's still competing in, but he's gotten a taste for competitive sail fishing, hired himself a captain, got the crew together, and they're coming out swinging for the Quest for the Crest. 2025.
For sure. So when we get the tower installed, which was a custom tower, Mark worked really hard with our builder, designing a few little, look and feels that he wanted for the tower. We'll get a full walkthrough on that. I want you to look at the new front of the console. It's got the new integrated lounger with the higher armrest. Really is a sexy looking console. The next version, like I said, we will eliminate the hard windshield, the integrated ladders, and we'll go to a more pipe. So take a look at that as well.
Perfect. So you get a little sneak peek of that. You can kind of get some ideas when you come here to the show if you're in the market for a boat in this size range and all the things that it has to offer. But we've got one more to show you that I personally am excited about. All right, so this is the final model that we want to talk about as far as SeaVee models that you can come see at the show. I'm a little partial to this one, guys, because this is a 370Z. My only complaint about this show, Ariel, is that it's slowing down the build on my current 370Z, which is in the line, getting ready to start rigging. So this one's a little different flavor than mine. It's got a few more of kind of the creature comforts for, again, people that are more focused on entertaining than fishing. But the 370 platform, I think, is a great hybrid in between that 340 and 400Z.
Yeah, this is probably my favorite triple engine boat. It does handle the power really well. This one's got the new 400 V10s on it. A big upgrade from the 300. I mean, upgrade in power, right? Who doesn't love a 300 V8?
Yeah.
So yeah, this is an incredible boat. It's been our best seller for a lot of years. We're excited to have you in one, and we look forward to seeing everybody here at the show. I would mention one more thing about our location, Jamie. We're literally located right next to the exit, the main entrance. As soon as they funnel you through the tents, as soon as you exit, you're going to run right into our boats, and your 37 is facing that area.
Perfect. And you know what? I feel bad because before we end this, if you are a guy, if you're an inshore bay boat guy, we may have just offended you because we forgot to talk about the 270Z. But I can tell you, it is here, it's on display, beautiful. I see a Minn Kota trolling motor up on the bow, which I'm excited about because I got a Minn Kota going up on the new 370Z. We're gonna get some killer content with that. But they're all here, guys. Show's just getting started. We hope you enjoy it, and come see Ariel and the entire team here, and we will see you for the next Fish Blue Water adventure.